baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Hyunjin Ryu gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early. He has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
One ball, no strikes to count. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it one away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Pollock. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting fourth.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Dodger Stadium. Now 1-0 Yanks. Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Peterson.
Hard hit towards center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. This one's down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third.
So striding in, Justin Turner looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Sanchez has it, and that ends the inning. Pitching Carlos Stanton now. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's gone 3 for 6.
Stanton.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Gary Sanchez is on deck. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Misses. Ball 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So digging in now, Didi Gregorius. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Played on the backhand. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. No balls and a strike to count.
Bellinger.
Hit hard to third. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting 5th.
Striding into the box, Corey Seager will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In there, and it's even at 1. Popped up LeMahieu in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's a perfect 3 for 3.
Encarnacion.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Taken, strike two. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Now at the plate, Tommy Kingley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
0-1. Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. DJ LeMahieu will be next. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. We'll get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Luke Voigt.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikes. Luke Voigt is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. First pitch of the at bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the pitcher.
Settling in now, number 16. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting 9.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And so here's the pitcher now, Hyun-Jin Ryu, the next to bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping up to the plate, Jock Peterson. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 2-0 down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, number 13. Second
There's a
baseman.
fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Line towards center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pollock patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Torres.
Labor Torres.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to center field. Pollock is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting. Left field.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Stanton just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The Yankees do get. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
A bouncer to the left side. Voit right there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
The center fielder, number 11.
Ready now, A.J. Pollock. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line to the right side, but foul. The 0-1 delivery. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Corey Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Sanchez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball.
1-0.
Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Turner is up with it, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to center field. Pollock is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. One there. Relay to Encarnacion, and they turn the double play.
Now batting. The pitcher.
So here now's the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that,
and we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Go down quietly. They're down 2-0. Austin Romine will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 28, Austin Romine.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
That's for the Yankees.
Digging in now for the Yankees. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late, or snap something off in the dirt to see if they'll fish.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Muncy has a play. 2 down. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Brett Gardner.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on Brett Gardner, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Zach Britton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 53.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. Britton has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Peterson on at first, nobody out. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Line down the left field line, but this will be fouled. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, no error. Luis Cessa enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Luis Cessa.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Here comes the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 3-1 pitch. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The center fielder,
stepping in,
number 11,
A.J. Pollock. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
Stanton.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here. 1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball 4.
The catcher.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Stanton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled off. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Standing in, Didi Gregorius hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Runner at first here, one man out.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 3-2 pitch gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. Long throw to third.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Your
Jay
attention,
Happ
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 34, Jay Happ.
Two outs and two runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The 0-1 on its way. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Your
Jay
attention,
Happ
please.
gets the call
Now
from the
pitching
pen to
for
take
New
over
York.
on the mound and start
Number
the home
34,
7th.
Jay Happ.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. It was a
Leading up
flyout
for the
for him in
Dodgers.
his last trip.
The shortstop,
Fastball in there for a
Corey
called strike.
Seager.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Popped him up. Gardner is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 16.
Stepping in, number 16. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Batting in the 8th spot, number 18.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Maeda. Now catching and
High
batting
in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
For right fielder, number 99.
Digging in now, Aaron Judge. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Striding in, Aaron Hicks. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go the bomb. Now batting, Russell Martin. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting. The second base.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Lays off 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Stanton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the... Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Brett Gardner.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Pollard. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Next for the Yankees.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and fight.
And it's 1-2.
Nope.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Full count now, 3-2. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Drilled to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to... Striding in once again, just...
Leading off For the Dodgers, the third baseman.
Chad Green enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New
First
York
pitch
Yankees.
coming. Here it is.
Number 57.
Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
In there, a base hit. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer corner.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Right fielder, Alex.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. David Freese will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 25.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Looking at his career totals, Freese has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Hicks is there. Let's see if they test it. The tag, and he's safe. And we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth.
The catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin now. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. Swing and a liner. Foul. Comes set. The 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able. Chris Taylor is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Adam Kolarek takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Chris Taylor.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pollock on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. George will grab a bat.
Hitting for New York. Number 29, Gio Urshela.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And he fouls this one off. Kolarek, the former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luke Voigt. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. A ball and no strikes. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away.
Ball.
2-0 now.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Swing, and he pops him up. Seager into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Now batting.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Urshela at second. Voigt is over at first with one away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is. Dylan Betances comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he's back standing. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And another throw over. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Knuckle curve and a beauty. 2-1 now. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Sliced hard, but foul. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a huge mistake as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. Boyd comes up with it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Third baseman, number 3.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Betances, originally from New York State. He was an 8th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The first baseman, number 35.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Throw to third. And it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. And he strikes him out to retire the side. So he'll play at least 1 more. Kike Hernandez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Pedro Baez takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 14, Kike.
Here it comes. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
The 0-1 on its way, and it's fouled away. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a 1-run lead. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Now back, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Joe Kelly, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen
Number
here.
17, Joe Kelly. Now batting.
Into the box now, Dylan Betances. He swings and grounds it to short. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. One last. Here's Corey Seager. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 1 for 2. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Seager.
A ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Number 45 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
Russell Martin stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a slurve that's too low, and it's 3-0. Previous history against Dylan Betances, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting. No fielder.
The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2-0 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And he's in safely to 3rd as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Dylan Betances is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.